So today we're talking about a topic on which I think you're all going to try and stay silent for, is what makes the worst restaurant guests. For you to now have a chance to speak to your guests, what are the things that they do that you wish that they realized how much it affects your life?
I don't think anybody's going to hesitate.
Show up for your reservation on time.
Yeah.
If you're not going to come, call and cancel and let someone know so we can give the table away. Please don't be extremely picky about where we seat you because we have limited space and I don't really want to have to move you to 3 different tables because you don't like this or that. The music level is the music level. Please don't complain about how loud the music is, or if you could change the type of music. We play hip hop at Pig and Cow. If you want to go and listen to different types of music, go somewhere else. Please let your servers know if you have any food allergies or aversions, because it does affect the way that we would serve you the food. If you are not interested in doing the way that we serve the food, which is family style, let your server know so we're not, one person, if it's a 2-top and one person is just sitting there and the other person, we're like, oh wait, they're not sharing. Now we have to figure it out and buy our food ahead of other tickets. That's really annoying. Please don't try to create your own dishes by taking bits and pieces of each menu item and then creating your own, because that's not how it works. And we cost things out the way that it should be costed, and there's a reason why we charge X amount for this dish and X amount for that dish. Please don't just hang out like an hour after your bill is paid because you just enjoy the experience so much, and we want you to, but we also have to turn tables and make money. And we allow a certain amount of time for tables and to dine, and I think the amount of time that we give you is sufficient.
Do you feel like a catharsis now?
Please tip your servers properly if they do a good job. And if you have issues, don't go on Yelp and totally blast us. Let's work with you at the time so we can try to make your dining experience better, because Yelp is bullshit.
And so, agree? More?
And that's just it. I mean, that's the tip of the iceberg, but I'll let them go in their rant.
You know what? Like it is true. I've constantly wondered. It's just when you're here and you've had something you didn't like, or you had an experience you didn't like. Let us know. We can handle it. We can take care of it right now. If you didn't like your meal, we can take. You don't have to pay for it if you didn't like it. Just communicate. If you had an issue with each other, tell me. Tell us. I feel like a lot of times, guests that for some reason just don't communicate. That can lead to not an enjoyable dining experience for them or for us. Also, be respectful of the people in the front of the house. Don't treat them like they are less than. Be respectful of people, and that's a big one. Be respectful of your host and of your server and of your bartender. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like basic common courtesies sometimes can be lost.
Be a normal, kind human.
Yes, exactly. And also be conscious of the fact, I think it's really important, is to realize you've decided to go out for dinner. You've decided to leave your home and go elsewhere to have an experience. And I think it's really important to maybe leave some of your issues at home and then experiment, try some new things. Like, don't come in, boom, 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 I want this, this, and this. Like, let us kind of guide you a little bit. It will make it a much better experience, big time, totally. But yeah, you pretty much hit on me. I was like, oh, she got that one, she got that one, she got. I was like, wow, she's just gonna get them all, isn't she? From start to finish.
So many.
But you know, a big thing that really gets me, because I'm the one that is constantly fixing our book. Please, 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 please cancel in advance. Please don't no-show. It really is a very bad thing to do. It's really not nice. It's a really not nice thing to do. We bend over backwards to hold tables, to make sure you have a great table, and for you to just not show up at all or cancel 10 minutes after your reservation. Please don't do that. That does not make you a good guest. Please. Just like if you wouldn't do it at your friend's dinner party, don't do it at a restaurant. That's all.
I actually have no idea what these two are talking about. I love guests. You're all welcome to come to Pearl and Act. Everything will be great here, I promise.
So smart.
I think that, I mean, everything that we're talking about here can be summed up in a couple words. For me, I think when you're a guest of a restaurant, you do have a bit of a responsibility to research the restaurant you go into, and especially in New York, when there's such a diversity of restaurants that are available to go to, and there are restaurateurs that are becoming younger and more aggressive with their approach. Like, I think the three of us have restaurants that are very distinct, and they're not for everybody. And I think going to a restaurant that maybe you can find out pretty quickly is not going to be for you, it's probably better not to come. I mean, just because we own a restaurant doesn't mean we're responsible to be the restaurant atmosphere and food and wine. Even though we spoke about being accessible to guests, we're never going to be accessible to everybody. And I think people that maybe are a little bit more selective can try to. It's why would you want to go? So I would not want to go someplace that I know already. I'm not going to love going to. And I think also respecting the fact that we've talked about it many times, I think, today, but we're small business owners, and we in the end, our goal is to make money, and we aren't large restaurant corporations. We're not McDonald's, you know what I mean? As much as you can think that we're making tons of money, and why does I can make this dish at home for this price, or I could buy this bottle of wine at the store for this price. There's so many things that go into making a restaurant, and so many people that have to be paid, and so much real estate, and all the stuff that goes into it has to be considered. So, I mean, yeah, it's also guests' hard-earned money, and they're going out on their one night to celebrate, and whether it's celebrating an anniversary, and it's our responsibility to make sure that their experience is as great as possible. But I think it's a two-way conversation that needs to be had. So ideally, our goal is to always make people's experience great, but
mutual respect.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I was
again.
like, it really just comes down to just mutual respect. Like all the things that you listed, it all comes down to just a respect thing, So, please be respectful.
Guys, I feel this was a good catharsis. So thank you for sharing your pet peeves and your wants and needs for your guests. Really appreciate it. All right.